You are now tuned in to The Real Deal.
What is up, guys? It's The Real Deal. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, today we're looking at a Dusk Noir deck, and I know what you're thinking, who is Dusk Noir? But yeah, it turns out he's actually a boss. I came up against this deck in just like global arena. Turns out it was totally busted. So let's go check it out. And I've called this deck Dusk What? Because no one plays him. So we're running a double Jinx. You know, I'm a big fan of Jinx. I love the damage that she can do. And for 2 energy as well, she can really pump up some serious numbers as well. So Jinx, solid card. Then we're using Miss Drevius as well, double copy of that, double Duskull, double Dusclops, and then obviously double Dusk Noir with double Miss Magnus. So why is Dusk Noir so good? So we've got this Shadow Void. So basically, and if you can get 2 of these on your bench as well, there's like 260 HP sitting on the bench. So basically any damage that someone does to Miss Magnus, we can just transfer that to Dusk Noir. Miss Magnus needs only 2 energy to do magical disillusion, which is going to do like 70 damage plus the confusion. So we've got great stall from Miss Magnus. If we do get hit, we're just throwing that damage straight onto Dusk Noir. And yeah, it is incredibly strong, this deck. So we're running double Pokeball. We've got double Mystic Slab. And when we've got 12 Pokemon in the deck, the chances of Mystic Slab coming out on top is pretty good. Then we've also got Giant Cape. So that makes Dusk Noir or Miss Magnus even tankier, so they can absorb a little bit more. And then, of course, we got double Professor in there. You know, he's always going to be in there. But that is the deck. Incredible fast cycle, but just like the combos and the synergy is insane. So let's go test it out in the arena. All right, we're going up against Bert. We're going second. We're going up against a grass deck. Okay, so there could be so many different things they're running. Okay, Cappy, Venusaur, and Shaman. Shaman is actually like really, really strong. The only problem with that deck is that obviously if you get Shaman in starting hand, it's kind of weak. But Cappy's going to help them as well. Sort of just cycle very, very quickly. But I think we should be able to clutch this one. But yeah, Shaman and Venusaur, the healing is insane. They'll definitely be running Giant Cape in there as well. I guess it's a bit of a slow deck though, with Venusaur kind of 4 energy. It's gonna be hard to like build that up. Cappy with the Find a Friend. So we do have Dusk Noir. And I'm gonna use Jinx actually, because obviously Jinx can do loads of damage to Venusaur. Charge up Miss Devious. Just need to kind of hope that we get Miss Magnus next turn. Yeah, Shaman is just totally stalling us out. And Venusaur already. That Cappy Find a Friend is coming kind of clutch. Like we're a very fast fight cycle deck, but Cappy does provide that as well. And Eevee, what is Eevee doing in the deck? There's no Leafeon yet, is there? And look at this Cappy and the Shaman. What a nasty little combo. Okay, so they got Butterfree as well. This is unreal, guys. This is unheard of. Maybe Eevee is literally in there for the roll and luck. But not this time, but... Damn. Okay, Professor. Come on, clutch it for me. Another Duskull, another Giant Cape. I feel like I'm actually going to have to retreat on this one, because otherwise we're never going to get through this wall. And they're stalling us like to the max. So yeah, we need to just get through this ASAP. But yeah, Jinx can do some heavy damage. And that's going to be like a 30 heal. What were they thinking when they just brought in this? Erica as well. Grass Pokemon just so broken right now. Don't know if we're going to have to break through Bert's wall. And yeah, I guess Eevee as well, like they just rolling the dice, going for pure luck. That double heal as well. Oh, what is going on? How can we not get Miss Magnus? Okay, another Jinx. And yeah, we're out of professors as well. So you're just gonna have to, I don't know, do I want to, I'm just trying to think, do I really want to put like a giant cape on Jinx? It's 100 damage from, is it 100? 100 damage from Giant Bloom. So we are going to start doing some serious damage to Venusaur. But I just feel like it's not enough. We should be getting Miss Magnus. What is this thing? Celebi, Venusaur, Eevee, Shaman, Butterfree. I've just never seen anything like this before, ever. So I'm going to put energy into Dusk Noir because it just seems like that Miss Magnus isn't a real card at the moment. Best thing, I guess Venusaur is like it's like a triple. And how much is the heal? 30. So 30 plus, is it 20? 20, 10. So it's like 60 heal a turn plus Erica if she's in there. The only good thing is at least we're going to do some solid damage next turn. I'm just going to have to keep Jinx out as well. So 60 damage. Basically just full heal up. Okay, come on, Mystic Slab. Come on. Come and clutch. Well, at least it was only a Pokeball. So let's go do some big damage-ish. But yeah, look at this. The Venusaur is just constantly healing up. And we should, next time, we've got to get Miss Magnus. Come on. I'm just trying to think, should I have like maybe retreated with Jinx? I don't know. I just feel like Dusk Noir would do more consistent damage. But yeah, this is unreal. Absolutely disgusting. We've such a bad starting hand as well. Like if we just had Miss Magnus, like Miss Magnus down into the last 4 cards. And again, well, we know we're getting her this turn for sure. Finally, guys. I was just starting to think if she was even a real card. So we're going to use Dusk Noir. He might be able to finish Venusaur. I would be totally pissed if they bring in Celebi though. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. But yeah, still healing up Venusaur. And look at that. Just... This is so hard. No way. They are going to bring in Celebi? God. This is like the most toxic deck ever. I'd love to see the build of this deck though. Okay, so only 50 damage. And we're going to do some solid damage to Celebi. And we've got double Miss Magnus as well. Just trying to think. I'm just going to keep Dusk Noir out there. The reason for that is that, you know, if he goes down, it doesn't matter too much. And I'm going to build up the other Dusk Noir. Just so that, you know, if we need to, we can move some damage around. I was saying that probably isn't going to matter too much. Yeah, Celebi. Oh, wow. I totally forgot that Butterfree does an AoE heal. Wow, like this is... I just can't get over this. Wow, triple. But you are one disgusting player. So we might be able to clutch this still. Yeah, we've got Dusk Noir next turn. Yeah, we're just gonna have to see what we can do on this one. Maybe we should have dropped Jinx and used Jinx to finish off Celebi. But I think we got this. Otherwise, I think they're just gonna switch out Venusaur back in. Come on. Don't leave me hanging. Okay, so they're going for it. They're going for it with Celebi. But yeah, we've definitely won this one. They need to get 4 heads. Okay, 1, 2. There it is, guys. Woo! That was so close. But you just got wrecked. Wow, we just beat one of the most toxic decks I've ever seen in the game. That was insane. What an insane match. But yeah, that was a tough one, guys. All right, we're going up against Squiggly Wiggly Diggly. We're going second, and we're going up against a fighting deck. I've got double Duskull, which is pretty bad side hand. I guess it's kind of the only weakness with this deck is that we kind of want to run Mischievous straight away. Kind of heavily rely on that. Like, because we're going up against a fighting deck, Duskull will do some solid damage to Hitmonlee. Okay, Primeape, Hitmonlee, probably Marshadow. It's going to be the final card. Let's drop the Professor. Nice double Professor. Got Jinx as well. Jinx is not going to be useful in this match. Basically, all of their Pokemon are just going to be like single energy. It's not going to be helpful. But I feel like we're going to have to drop a Jinx just in case. If we get red carded right now, it's going to throw us back just a little bit. So we're going to go for Hitmonlee. See what he does. If he's going for Duskull, then I'm definitely dropping that Giant Cape. And yeah, we called it. Obviously, it makes sense. I'm trying to think, they must... So that's like 6 Pokemon at least. I can't see there being really much else. Maybe they've got loads of support cards. So yeah, Hitmonlee's definitely going for Duskull. And we're down to 11. We're lagging. We're behind. So yeah, Mischievous straight in there. Come on, Professor. Okay. So we've got both our Giant Capes. I will stick that on just to buy a little bit of time. And then charge up our Mischievous. Duskull coming in with the Will-O-Wisp. So yeah, plan of action is going to retreat, drop in Miss Magnus, and do some serious damage. So this Primeape, what's it? Fight back, plus 40, has damage on it to 60. Nice. So yeah, they're running like semi-like new school, I guess. Okay. So kind of like just trying to stall me out a little bit. Don't feel like it's really going to work in their favour though. So we're down to 7. So we are catching up with that massive lead they had. Nice. So it's just cycling through. 3 cards ahead. And I'm actually going to use this Duskull to take out Hitmonlee. And I will stick Giant Cape on Miss Magnus. So this is going to completely waste Marshadow's damage. I think that was a bit of a misplay. I wouldn't have used that Cyrus. I would have just taken out the Dust Skull, and then, or let Marshall take out Hitmonlee, then come in with Marshall and get that one shot. But it's all good. The only thing we really have to be careful of is Dust Skull getting sniped, but I don't see it happening. Yeah, it's a real shame that I feel like fighting decks aren't getting the love as much as they used to. But yeah, GG guys, that was a pretty easy one. Let's go on to the next one. Going up against Usti Vusti. We're going second. We're going up against a grass deck. Okay, so we've got loads of options. So of course, Mischievous is always going to go first. Dust Skull back line. I'm just going to hold on to Jinx for now. Okay, Yanma. Nice. Turns into... What does it turn into? I'm trying to think. What? Osti Vosti, you let me down, bruh. I was looking forward to that. Right, we're going up against Squiggly Wiggly Diggly. We're going second. And we're going up against a fighting deck, which actually gives us a little bit of an advantage. And this is a great starting hand. So I'm going to just hold on for this Dust Skull for now. Okay, Pidgey. Interesting. Could be running new school or old school Pidgeot. Both are beasts. I personally kind of prefer the original Pidgeot. Just having like built-in Sabrina is just so sick. And they're running both types of Pidgeys as well. So you've got the original tanky Pidgey and then new school Pidgey, who does 20 damage with their flop or flap. So let's drop that Pokeball. Jinx, nice. Drop the Professor. So 13 cards. Dusclops, and another Pokeball. So I will actually go mythical slab first. Perfect. If I can actually get my words out. And then we'll drop another Pokeball as well. And look at the lead we've got. So they're 13 cards to 9. This is like just huge. So yeah, we'll go with Mischievous. We're not going to do anything this turn. We're going to hold off. And then next turn, we'll drop Miss Magnus. And then start dropping heads. I guess the other thing that we could do is take out Jinx and bring in Darkrai. Obviously, Darkrai is incredibly strong. The only reason I don't really want to do that is that I don't know. I'm kind of fed up of Darkrai decks, just literally everywhere. But he would be very nice for this deck. I'm not gonna lie. So let's retreat. Bring in Mischievous, drop Miss Magnus, and we're going to get Dusclops as well. But yeah, this is looking like a really sweet lineup. And again, just the card lead is just insane. They've not had a Professor yet though. Hopefully we can pick up one pretty soon. And this guy might not even get a chance to sort of do anything really. Okay, I'm going to put down a Jinx now. Just going to hold off now. I want to just keep my options. And Pidgey just got absolutely sat. And just curious, hopefully they got like a Pidgeotto and maybe some other stuff. Like, I'm curious to see what kind of deck they're running. Okay, so there's Pidgey in the front line. And again, we still have that big lead. Okay, so Aerodactyl. It's been a long time, my friend. But yeah, this Pidgey as well is just going to get steamrolled. Aerodactyl's kind of good as well. Only like low energy. It's like 2 energy. Well, I'm trying to think how much Is it, I'm going to say 80 damage? It's been a while. Nice. So yeah, definitely going to drop our second Miss Magnus and just sort of charge them up. Just kind of need to get Dusk Noir down to 4 cards as well. Look at that. We have a 6 card lead. This is what I'm talking about. Like, the cycle is just absolutely crazy. It's off the chain. And they've got to have Aerodactyl. There's no way they don't have Aerodactyl. And there it is. Okay, so they're running the old school one, which is pretty trash, to be honest. I guess it can be annoying because of the shuffle, but very, very RNG. And yeah, Miss Magnus straight into the deck. I guess that is one way to counter a very fast deck. Saying that though, this is like one of the only few decks that actually does this. Not many people have decks that cycle as fast as this one. In fact, I think the only decks that can really do it are Psychic because of Mystic Slab. So yeah, Aerodactyl's going to be confused. It's going to be difficult for them to come back. Yeah, I mean, this is like some very weird deck they're running. And because we're taking out both Pidgeys as well, there's going to be, you know, 4 wasted cards in there, which are Pidgeotto and Pidgeot. But I wonder if they are running the original, or like the new school Aerodactyl EX, which is obviously a boss. But yeah, that's GG. And they quit on us. You can't blame them. I mean, what was that deck they were running? Right, we're going up against another Squiggly Wiggly Diggly. We're going first, and we're going up against a fire deck. At least we've got Miss Magnus really early on. However, there's a Drudigon, which is obviously like the most frustrating stall card in the game. Got Duskull though. And yeah, obviously starting first against this kind of deck as well is going to just make us fall a little bit behind. Wonder if they're going to be running like an Infernape. Does look like they're running something kind of original. And yeah, I guess with Drudigon as well, you could put some energy into them so Drudigon does do some damage. Of course, they got Rocky Helm as well. But we should totally bypass this as well. So I don't think I'm going to drop the Mystic Slab just yet. I feel like we'll be asking for trouble. Yeah. I don't see it happening, guys. So we're just going to hold off for now. Okay, they're switching it out. And what have they pulled? Okay, they're fully committed to the switch. I just want to see what is the card difference. 9 to 13. Okay. Garatina, which I just think is like a terrible Pokemon. I don't know. Okay, guys, so yeah, definitely not using Mystic Slab was the right thing right there. Didn't miss out on the Professor Oak. Okay, so we've got Dusclops. We've got Dusk Noir as well. This is perfect. I feel like this is actually quite a good time to drop the Mystic Slab. Perfect. Can we get double Dusk Noir? Probably not, but we're going to try anyway. Yeah, I'm going to hold off with the Giant Capes. I've got both Giant Capes though. I'm going to hold off for now though. And Drudigon's going to do like 40 damage for us straight up. That is a real nasty combo. Drudigon and Rocky Helm. Very, very nasty. Especially if you've got like a low hitter doing 20 or 30 damage. You're just going to kill yourself. Okay, there's Chimchar. Yes, they are running an Infernape deck, which I like. I love Infernape. The only thing is though, why have they got this Garatina where you need... Obviously, they don't have Psychic Energy. Going up some strange decks today. So do I want to drop Jinx I don't feel like Jinx is going to be too useful for this one. So actually, I will put an energy into Dust Noir. And just going to hold off for now before I make any decisions. And there's no one that can one-shot me just yet. And Infernape does 140 damage. So they can one-shot Miss Magnus. So I'm hoping they bring in Chimchar. I guess Garantina, though, basically 120 HP is nice and tanky. It's a pretty cool deck they're running, though. I feel like they've probably misplayed, though, to have Chimchar and no Infernape. Doesn't look good to me. Okay, Mystic Slab. We should get Mischievous. We called it. So let's get her on the bench. Let's start charging her up as our backup. And then we're gonna... Miss Magnus is definitely gonna need that cape. Dusk Noir hoovering up that damage. Back to full HP. And then the one shot. Oh, not the one shot. We've got 2 turns of this. But yes, I mean, I respect that they're running like an original deck, but I don't know. It looks strange to me. So they've got no water and energy in there, so that means Drudigon kind of useless. Got no psychic energy for Giratina either. So lots of mistakes. And Mischievous is going to be up and running next turn. Monferno's coming in. So I feel like that guarantees that they have Infernape next turn. Got the other Dusclops as well. So we can heal up Miss Magnus. And it means that we're still going to get another turn of Dust Noir being able to just take that damage for us. It's crazy. Like, this healing is just insane. I absolutely love it. Infernape is incredibly tanky, though. So I just need to remember that. And they might run rings around us as well. So there's Infernape on the back line. They did waste an energy, though. Still, they'll be able to one-shot my Miss Magnus. I just need to see. So we got the other Dust Noir, perfect. So this one I don't want to use just yet. And they quit on us. Yeah, they knew it was coming. I actually really like this deck. It's so creative. And like the things you can do with like just the constant healing and stuff. And it's really original. I'm not going to say it's like completely broken. It is like a fun deck. It's creative. It's kind of hard to play, but it's pretty good. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the deck. Thanks for watching. Please leave me a cheeky thumbs up and make sure you smash that subscribe. I'll see you all in a video soon. Peace.